was gonna say, please don't say older than 7 or 8.
You're like yesterday.
I haven't seen that movie since like 2010. Like what?
All right, guys, we're live now. I got us up and running.
Oh,
Word.
We're not gonna have the usual like countdown clock counter on the video. It's just gonna go straight into the movie when we start.
Oh, good.
What?
Because I don't have time to re-encode the whole thing, so I'm just gonna have to like just do it.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I thought we were gonna have like 5 minutes. I should go supply myself with more beers.
We can still have 5 minutes. I'm just saying that we don't have the on-screen counter. You know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
We should probably spend 5 minutes telling people, hey, here's what you do, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna go when I hit play, it'll just go right in the movie.
Cool. Oh yeah, sexy video player.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting my shit set up. Okay, because I got my office TV going, so I got the extended display. I got my I'm lounging out. Got my extra TV. Got my camera. Oh man, this is the way to watch movies on a TV. So where are
crazy
we?
talk.
Yeah, I mean, these days, I'm a discerning movie watcher. I strictly watch my movies on the TV because if only it were possible to see them in a movie theater.
What's that?
It's tough to describe, man. Something we used to do. Cool. More beers. You guys entertain people and tell them how the show works.
Yeah.
All right, so every time they make a rock pun, take a drink.
I was gonna say, Johnny, if there's not a pun counter this time, what are we doing? Like, really, what are we doing?
God damn it! I did not get that set up.
What a bunch of Boulder Dash.
Is that why we keep voting on these movies? Like, the movie with the most puns is the one that's going to win?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of puns in the Ewok movie. Unless Yub Nub is some kind of pun that I'm not sure.
And I should probably restart I need to restart the VIP thing. Let me do that. Start recording there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you're tuning in, one, I'm sorry that we just spent like 3 minutes just kind of not even addressing the audience. Tonight we are watching the Flintstones movie together. So go ahead and grab your copy of the Flintstones movie
on VHS.
Yeah,
which we know you have.
And we'll start the movie in a few minutes. We'll have a counter on screen here so that you kind of know what time we're at within the movie. And that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. For some reason, I'm now having a hard time with the little VIP page doodad for our patron viewers.
Being our viewer.
Yeah. Like, everything looks like it's working, except at least on Chrome, it seems to just not do it. Let's see.
Hi, Spaghetti. Man, I haven't seen this movie since like fucking. I think the last time I saw this movie was on VHS, so it's been a long time.
Oh wow!
I've seen this. I saw this in theaters, and
I
haven't seen
recently.
It since.
This year.
That's why AMC shut down. They played fucking Flintstones.
Nobody asked for that.
God, we thought it was going to be bad with Trolls World Tour, but Flintstones, no.
Now, okay, so for some reason when I try to pull up what our patrons are watching, it's just not working for me, but they're confirming that they can see it, so I think we're good to go. I don't know why it's not working on my end. That's odd.
You're not a patron.
You've got your Patreon login, you idiot. Damn it. You're supposed to know these things, John.
Yeah.
Foolish. Oh, and hey, Johnny, did you turn the captions on this time?
Shit, no, I didn't.
Ah,
Wait, though. I may be able to. Hold on.
Well, yabba dabba do it.
yeah,
I think I
do
can
me.
since I have to just stream it directly and not do my usual encode ahead of time thing.
Okay.
Let me see here. FFmpeg. If you want to talk while I look this up real quick.
Yabba dabba do. Johnny is
Ready to screw.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's like, it's
How
there.
many times during this commentary are each of us required to say something yabba dabba do followed by like some sort of rhyme?
Just whenever it comes up, you know.
I feel like, but we got to set like a minimum, like there's got to be like a 2-drink minimum at a comedy club. Like there's got to be like
yabba dabba do.
2 or 3 yabba dabba do joke minimum. Because I don't feel like Fred says yabba dabba do very many times in this movie. So
That's unfortunate.
we got to make up for the lack of yabba dabba do.
How many times does Barney steal his pebbles?
Ooh, God, I wish that happened in this movie.
Gee, Fred.
Oh man, this movie is going to be fucking a trip. Why are we watching this again? What made us at some point on Game That Tune say we should do this?
I think like we used a Flintstones game, and that led into the Flintstones movie. And you're like, "Fuck it, let's just talk about the Flintstones movie." And then you put it on the poll.
Yeah, it was that, not the Flintstones movie tie-in game, but the other Flintstones SNES game, Treasure of the Sierra Mad Rock. What a title!
When they decided to make another Flintstones game in the early 90s, because that's what the kids were begging for.
Hey man, kids were hot for those pebbles, so it makes sense. They'd want to strike while
everyone had their chewable vitamins.
Bingo, man. Yeah, a bunch of fucking Flintstone kids.
Actually, when was... Because I know there was like... Let me look this up. I know there was like a Flintstones kids cartoon where it was like younger versions of the Flintstones. I wonder when that was.
I hated that.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. I thought you were going to say the one where like Pebbles and Bam Bam were like grown up and having a baby, because that was also pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that was awful too.
Yeah, it was called Flintstones Kids, but it ran from September of '86 to May of '88.
I do have a soft spot for Captain Caveman.
Well, yeah, Captain Caveman's awesome.
Yeah, not in this movie.
I don't think Captain Caveman's in this movie.
You should be.
Which is a damn shame, yeah.
You're a great cameo.
You know, the Flintstones cartoon isn't too bad. I mean, once they bring fucking... Oh, shit, what's his name?
Great Gazoo?
Yeah, that's when it started to get kind of shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird, because usually Harvey Korman is like a plus in everything he's in.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that.
Oh God, is Harvey Korman in the Ewok movie?
Oh, no, David. We'll just not talk about that for the next 20, 30 minutes.
Hey, the movie started.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm testing
And I
out.
speak closed captions.
I'm testing out the captions and all that.
Well done. So
Okay.
yeah, how we doing?
I think we're ready to start. Are you guys all ready to start?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you I'll give you a 5 count. Start recording. 5.
We're not immediately going to hit play on the movie. We're going to do a brief intro.
Yes. 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's Game That Tune at the movies back again. Oh man, I hope everybody's watching this one along live with us. You should join us on Patreon and get access to those VIP links, and join us for these awesome movie commentary nights that we're doing. Because man, we're gonna have a blast tonight. You might even say we're going to have a blast from the past. That's right. We're not watching the '90s Brendan Fraser comedy Blast from the Past. We've got something a little more historic, a little more prehistoric than any other thing that we've ever watched before. Jesse, what do you think we're watching then?
Caveman starring Ringo Starr?
That's correct. We're watching Caveman starring Ringo Starr, that thing that everybody knows about.
Now, John, would you say that we're going to have a good time, we're going to have a dabba-doo time, we're going to have a gay old time?
David, I would definitely say we're going to have a gay old time. I was waiting for somebody to say that. Yeah, guys, grab your copy of 1994's The Flintstones, because we have got a fantastic commentary that we're about to drop. This movie, for the record, is available on HBO Go. If you have any of those, boot it on up. Otherwise, just like any normal person, grab your DVD of The Flintstones, pop it in. I assume the Flintstones DVD is shaped like some sort of shell or like piece of slate, and pop that into your DVD player and get ready, because man, it's going to be I don't remember why exactly we've chosen to do this movie, but I think we're going to have a blast. The reason that we chose it is because you guys voted on it. So thank you, everybody who voted and continues to influence what we do on these commentaries, because, man, we're just going to have a blast. So, Johnny, do you need to do any tech explaining, or is it just time to get ready, do a countdown, and start this damn movie?
I think it's time to just do a countdown and start the movie.
Hell. Shots ready.
Yeah.
I was double checking a few more things. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go.
All right, man.
So yeah, I'm starting the movie now. Hopefully you have your players up, and hopefully it all syncs up just right from the get-go. I hope this works.
You gotta give them like a 5 count and then say like make play button, press now.
Okay, yeah, true. Yeah, so get your movie queued up at home, and I'll give you from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hit play on go. 5.
I think when you hit go. When you hit play, I think, Johnny, you need to give us a yabba dabba do.
Oh, can do. So it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yabba dabba do. Hit play on yabba dabba do. All right.
Sometime in that yabba dabba do, he presses play. Yeah. You might be off by a couple of seconds, but it'll be fine.
There's a lot of syllables. All right. 5.
On the second ABBA.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yabba dabba do.
Awesome. So, I definitely saw this movie in theaters. There's your first rock pun of the night, Steven Spielrock. That's the humor level we're expecting. Man.
I think we're in for a little bit of a treat, because I mean the casting in this film is pretty good. Like Rick Moranis and John Goodman, I'll watch them in anything pretty much.
Pretty pitch perfect, Fred and Barney. Quite frankly, I was reading about this. Apparently, the initial casting, they wanted Danny DeVito, but Danny DeVito literally told them, "I think I'm too like gruff for Barney. I think you should call Rick Moranis."
Wow.
And, it's like, dude, you saved the movie. Like, Danny DeVito is just short. He wouldn't be a good Barney.
I could see him being in this movie, but not as those characters.
Oh, and see, I've been waiting for them to make a Jetsons movie, because there's never been a more pitch perfect Mr. Spacely than Danny DeVito.
Oh my God, yes. Jetson! So we just talked about Jetsons during the whole movie?
Oh, man. Oh, God.
I was just going to say, it's like, in terms of casting, like, John Goodman is Fred Flintstone. Like, he just is.
Yeah. Halle Berry, Sharon Stone.
Yeah, Miss Stone.
I think this was probably the first time I saw Halle Berry.
Oh, yeah. No question for me.
That lighter is huge.
Yeah.
So you make a Zippo out of a rock. It's got to be fucking enormous.
How did she make that dollar sign? Fuck.
I mean, that's some sweet tricks.
She's skilled with her mouth.
Yeah, skilled at blowing. And yeah, I mean, what's his face that's playing Mr. Vandercave here is also a pitch perfect, like sniveling killer. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's the mayor of Portland.
Oh yeah, that's who he is. Holy shit.
Yeah, first yabba dabba do, take a drink.
Shit. I think
and even if all they did,
God, I forgot they recreated the intro.
Yeah, all they had to do was get this right, and I'm bought in for the rest of the movie.
Like the set and props in this movie are pretty good.
Dude, I miss just like the tactile
Star Wars
plastic rocks.
Like Gorge Lucas.
Gorge Lucas slamming his dick in a rock'n'roll wave.
Universal.
Oh, I never noticed that. It's not the Earth. It's actually like Pangea, the prehistoric continent. That's pretty cool.
Well, that's still Earth.
And
I know, but I mean, it's not the 7 distinct continents.
For my original movie-going experience,
Shut up,
right
John.
there as the Flintstones title showed up is where the film melted, and we had to get a refund. And I had to leave with my grandmother from seeing this movie and go back and see it like a couple weeks later. I thought it was a really cool effect, and then it turned out the projection had like been destroyed, and we had to leave. It was awesome.
I sure as hell wouldn't ride on that pterodactyl thing they showed. Fuck all that.
Fuck no, that's terrifying.
That looks like. What if the pterodactyl just decides, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm doing what I want.
I'd be all about riding one of these prehistoric big, like adult-sized big wheels, though. That's the shit.
Okay, so I know that like we shouldn't be analyzing how shit works in a Stone Age cartoon.
No, we
and all
should.
that. It's like, but how do they have radio? Like, how are they broadcasting right now?
It's a very good question.
Isn't it just
I mean, like they get around the electrical appliances by like animals and everything. It's like, but what are they doing? What?
Yeah, they didn't show like a bird in the car like karaokeing the song, so it doesn't really make any sense that this would be occurring.
Oh God, could you imagine if like radio in Bedrock was just parakeets like in little stone boxes?
It makes sense, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the question for like people who like the Flintstones, I mean, which David, you were born in the 1940s. You were around for the original run of the Flintstones. What were you expecting out of a live-action Flintstones movie? Like, what's this movie supposed to be?
It's a weird thing because if you go back and watch like the original Flintstones, it's basically the Honeymooners. Like it's a very like adult animated satire comedy thing, but for some reason kids got to it and everyone's like, oh, it's a cartoon, it's for kids. It's like, so they just ran with like, let's make this kid friendly, but the Flintstones, that's not what it was.
Right. But
so
also
like Family Guy.
That like adapting it for this, you could make anything you want basically, and somehow they landed on like embezzlement, like fraud, hijink thing. Like I just don't understand why they went with the movie they went with. I know it's a shit show, but I feel like Viva Rock Vegas at least had a better idea of like, yeah, let's just get the Flintstones to Rock Vegas. Like, we all know the Flintstones. If we're just going to make them live action, make them do something cool. Like, don't have it be aptitude tests and adoption drama. I'm pretty sure later on in the movie that Fred and Barney almost get lynched. Like,
whoa.
It gets fucking wild, man.
Maybe this is the perfect version of the Flintstones.
Well, like from what I understand, the like recent comic book is like super serious. Like there was like this war that everyone has PTSD when they like killed other like cavemen and stuff, and it's real fucked up.
Oh my God. I want to say that like in the Flintstones comic that's out, like they invent religion and there's like a huge deal about that. Like, yeah, like
wow.
Shit's crazy.
Oh, we got to fix the door every time I come home.
Oh, Dino. What? Competent special effects.
Considering it looks okay. Like when I was a kid, that blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, they made Dino.
But it's also, I mean, it's a combination, like any like shot like that is special effects. There has to be some practical shots, right? Like,
yeah,
there's a puppet for some of it.
Like all the puppet work in this movie is really good too.
Dude,
I was going to say, like all the practical effects are amazing.
Yeah. The outfits are great. You know, Elizabeth Perkins looking fine.
Yeah. John Goodman
did
really nails Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
born to
yeah,
play
he's
this.
like the embodiment of Fred Flintstone. I feel bad. Side John Goodman note. I was glancing at his IMDb profile in the lead up to this, just kind of clicking through things, and I feel like somebody put a little bit of insult into his trivia because they put, like the trivia that was showing said had to lose weight to play Babe Ruth. And God damn!
Did you see that headline on the newspaper? It said pterodactyl crashes and eats rugby team.
Oh no!
Oh.
See, and that's the kind of dark adult shit that shouldn't be in a kids movie. Like,
Fuck.
oh no!
Oh, I love this pig.
Okay, so yeah, we're all trying to figure out what character we are in this movie, and I might be garbage disposal pig. I thought I was Fred, but I might be this fork eating motherfucker here.
What else has Wilma been in?
She was the love interest in Big.
That's her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So she fucks a child?
Hey. And she was also on Weeds. She was pretty good on Weeds.
Okay.
She fucks a child and Fred Flintstone.
That checks out.
A man-child.
I am the king. Oh, she's about to kick him in the stones.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, all right. God, if they make a Honeymooners movie or like a Jackie Gleason movie, they need to get John Goodman to play him.
They did make a Honeymooners movie with Cedric the Entertainer and Mike Epps. That was like 13 years ago.
What about like a Laurel and Hardy movie?
John Goodman could be good for that.
Yeah. John Goodman could play whatever he wants.
That's
honestly.
true. I would watch him do
Yeah,
it. He could be
Yeah.
the fucking the new RoboCop, and I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be dope.
Goodman is RoboCop. Yes, Judge. He's the new Predator. Oh yeah.
God.
Oh wait, not while their kids watching. Never mind.
So I feel like everybody in this movie, I feel like the casting's pretty good. I feel like Elizabeth Perkins just doesn't really get a whole lot to do as Wilma. She's just kind of the put upon wife and, whatever. But Rosie O'Donnell was like a punchline at this time, but I feel like she's decent casting as Betty.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like Rosie O'Donnell was cast specifically because of how she laughs. Like, no other reason. That's why she's Betty.
You probably do the Betty laugh. It's like, yeah, fuck it, fine.
So
I feel like the only thing I knew about Rosie O'Donnell when I was a kid was like, oh, she's fat. Like that was just like how they covered her, in like tablet shit. And it's like, what's wrong with you guys? Is there something wrong with a fat lady? I think she's funny. Like, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if at this time I knew she was gay or not, and if that affected my, enjoyment of her playing like the wife in this. But it seemed like pretty much everything I knew about Rosie O'Donnell was like, she's too fat to be Betty. I'm like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Remember she had her own that talk show?
Oh, yeah.
And,
I didn't know.
So, John, you might be interested in this. MJF was on her talk show as a child.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
It is fucking crazy. And he talks about like his dream is to be an opera singer. And then his second dream was to be a wrestler. So he's like, I want to be an opera singer. And if that doesn't work out, I want to be a wrestler. And like,
which one worked out?
And like, he fucking sings like an opera song as a kid. It's weird. That's
dope. Now we did miss that whole thing with them almost adopting an orangutan.
Yeah.
It's so cute. They should have adopted both.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh no, this orangutan is for, this family of orangutans. Like, what is the evolutionary cycle like? I mean, they're cave people, right? They're hominids.
Yeah, there's orangutans struggling to conceive, so they adopt.
A mammal's a mammal.
You know what? It's like I always say. You gotta love Bam Bam, man. Is this the only time we get Bam Bam's origins? Was he adopted in the TV show?
I don't think they go into it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, God, they should have made a whole movie, Bam Bam Origins. Flintstones Origins Bam Bam. And it would have just been beat for beat
Holy
the
shit.
thing with like a 1-year-old that's a super strong cave boy.
Hey, gee, Fred, why does my kid just smash me in the head?
Also, I love that everyone clearly has a concept of clothing. Like they're all wearing things. They're all like being humble and whatnot. But still, for some reason, Bam Bam is in like a bear, like leaf loincloth.
Well, I think they probably explained it while we weren't listening, but he was being adopted from like a wild family.
Yeah.
So they found him with his little dick flap and just
So there was
up to the rebels to clothe him.
So it's weird, like, so there are like civilized-ish families or people, and then there were people that are still like living in the wild doing whatever. So, like, did they just take this kid from their family, or
Good
is
question.
he like an orph? Like, what happened?
You guys like Game of Thrones Wildling situation over there?
Yeah, yes,
So yeah.
beyond the wall.
It's also funny. I believe the kid that plays Bam Bam is like from like Norway, so I don't think they could even get him saying Bam Bam. Like, I think they just had to record that somewhere and like dub it over every time. Like, I don't think that kid actually speaks a line in this movie.
Probably just saying like "bum bum."
just open your mouth, kid. Yeah, put some peanut butter in the kid's mouth. We'll dub it in.
Like a fucking horse.
I can't get over how good Rick Moranis is as Barney. Like
he's perfect.
He nails it.
He's a fucking he's a legend. I love Rick Moranis.
I watched a few minutes of Viva Rock Vegas to see what we're missing out on.
On Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah, Stephen Baldwin is just sitting there, like just looking high, and I'm like, "You're not Barney."
Yeah, no, that ain't right. Barney ain't no stoner. No, no offense to people who are stoners, but like Rick Moranis is the fucking perfect Barney.
Mhm.
Like,
oh man.
he's the perfect level of, like, earnest, like it's just, yeah.
I'm gonna have to put fucking Strange Brew on one of our polls. Get some peak Moranis.
I was actually because he like his wife had died of cancer, I believe. So he just like, all right, I'm gonna quit acting. I'm gonna raise my family. That's it. And he just pieced out and like retired basically. And he doesn't do like a lot of interviews. He never appears in anything. But there's a show on Disney Plus about a prop collector going around like collecting props from old Disney stuff. And they did an episode on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And Rick Moranis came out and interviewed about some of the stuff. It's like, oh my God, he's doing pretty good for himself. Like he looks good.
Yeah,
Considering nobody's seen him for like 20 years.
He does voice work. He reprised his role of Darth Helmet on the Goldbergs recently.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh cool.
Oh shit.
Well, good for him.
And he did like country albums too, didn't he?
What?
Yeah, he became like a country musician.
Yeah.
No kidding.
God, what a pain in the ass it must have been to write down some notes for your speeches on rocks like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that are a pain in the ass in this world, but like, if that's their paper, imagine wiping your ass. Like, and this isn't Demolition Man. They don't know about the 3 seashells. So
they probably have some kind of like bidet with like an animal that like sprays water in their butt or something.
They just have like a mini elephant that just shoots water up your ass.
Now that is the epitome of the animal that would go like, it's a living. The elephant that's been indentured to fucking spray out ass. Oh God. I was thinking just get like an aardvark or something, like the shit-eating aardvark.
God, or like one of those like clams that sprays water to like
Yes. Sassy clam. That
I got clam ass.
That's my new title, Sassy Clam That Eats Your Ass. Mark it down.
Okay, so he can open the door without kicking it over. So then why the fuck does he kick the door open?
Because he can.
Yeah, he's the king of the castle or whatever.
Poison.
Look, if I could afford to replace my door every day, I would.
Fuck yeah.
Steve Reich.
I'd also
surprised
do
they
like
don't-
how living cartoonish this movie is. I like a movie that has the like the when they start running, like good shit.
Who is this? She looks familiar.
That's
That's
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay, that's Elizabeth. Yeah.
Just
Again,
Michael Jackson.
perfect casting.
Yeah.
Forgot Michael Jackson was in this movie.
What?
Playing Wilma's mother, who trivia question, does anybody know the name of Wilma's mother? It's terrible.
Oh boy, no
Vilma?
idea.
Oh,
Vilma.
I want to say it starts with a P, like
Pussy.
Pilma?
Yeah. It's
I was going to say like Preston, but it's not Preston.
her first name is Pearl, and Wilma's maiden name is Slag Hoople.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's
John
totally fucked.
John with those deep cuts. How do you know? I didn't realize you're such a Flintstoner.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a rockhead.
Bonehead.
Rockhead.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a stoner.
Me too.
Whatever that means. Yeah, she appears in the cartoon a few times, and guess what? She makes things inconvenient for Fred. It's wild, this character. That was a good sitcom. One good reference, and then two good sitcom line. Like, you should have married Roy Firestone, the guy that invented the wheel. Instead, you married Fred Flintstone, the man that invented the excuse. Like, damn,
That's pretty good. Fucking mother-in-law diss.
that's good dialogue for a fucking sitcom mother-in-law.
Mork in our chat says that John goes to all the Flint cons.
I always kind of wanted to see like a crossover between this and that dinosaurs show.
Yeah.
Oh, dinosaurs?
The look would fit.
It would, yeah.
Oh, could you imagine if like any of those dinosaurs came to Bedrock? It's like, wait, you have enslaved my people?
Let's
I have to do what?
I gotta
Eat
squirt
my
that
ass.
asshole.
I was gonna say, there's no way I'm squirting shit out of your ass.
Squirt shit out of your ass. .com. Put in the
Why
cat.
does
See,
the
yeah.
cat have to sleep outside, but Dino gets to sleep inside? That's
Hey man, I can
fucked
relate
up.
to that. Cats suck.
I was gonna say, how come they never show that cat like anywhere else? It's
Yeah,
only
and
in the end credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like practical for that cat. It's like, we need 3 seconds of filler. Throw the cat out.
Love the vending machines.
Yeah, it's not laughing.
Yeah,
Stop sucks.
Oh yeah, Richard Mall is in this.
Elaborate.
Oh my god,
Who
he's
is
gonna
that?
cut that animal while it's alive.
Richard Mall, the tall caveman, he was Bull on Night Court. He was the voice of Two-Face in Batman the Animated Series.
Word.
Like
Word.
he was in Put on a Cheerleader too, as like a old gay man.
So, when
Cool.
does the Great Gazoo show up in this movie? That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
that's the next movie, buddy.
What?
We are
Wait,
not
is he
watching
really?
Viva Rock oh yeah, in Viva Rock Vegas, Great Gazoo is in there.
No wonder it's terrible.
Why are we watching that one? Great Gazoo is
Because
the
this
best
one's
character.
like, much better, man.
Because
they have
it
an
doesn't have
orangutan
Kyle
looking for him.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe he's the mayor of Portland.
And also
Or-
Charlotte's husband
Who?
on Sex and the City.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, why you gotta bring up Sex and the City? You know we didn't finish that.
I did.
Also, he's
They're the best
Mr.
iPad
Hyde.
win.
That's how I dream of stuff. It's like,
Big old money bags, and the bags are made of rocks.
so many clams.
Do we know who plays Pebbles?
I assume a child actor that
Yeah.
didn't do much else after this.
It's just some kid, I think.
Kirsten Dunst.
No. We try to get things right, so I'll be the one looking that up. That's good, like sitcom wife dialogue.
Fresno Albert Einstein.
Oh,
Oh, that means time to take a drink. Fuck.
Oh shit! I've just been drinking this whole time.
yeah, exactly. I never stopped taking drinks.
Gee, Fred.
I love Barney. I love your Barney impression. It's spot on.
Yeah, so to answer the question, Pebbles is played by Elaine Silver, who was credited in one episode of General Hospital and The Flintstones, and has done nothing else.
Oh.
Okay.
Good for her.
And Bam Bam was played by twins Hlynur and Marino Sigurdsson. That's my best attempt at pronouncing the twin Icelandic brothers that played Bam Bam in this and also did nothing else.
Icelandic, huh?
Yeah. So, a couple of Bjorkers.
Bjorkers? Man, writing sucks.
Right? Look, God, what a
Fuck all this shit.
I mean, this is taking me right back to like SAT stress. Like, imagine you were taking an SAT and you couldn't erase anything because you were chiseling the Scantron.
Hey,
what a fucking nightmare!
Is that the orangutan from Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can we check the IMDb credits for the orangutan in the Flintstones?
David, please. That's IMOB, the internet, or the IODB, the Internet Orangutan Database.
I like how Barney can clearly tell how much he is struggling, even though he can't see his face at all. Just from his shoulders, like fuck.
The body language says he is really struggling. It's also interesting though, because I don't want to spoil what's happening here, but things are going to get mixed up, and the person with the highest test is going to get a cushy new position. The person with the lowest test is going to be fired. But it's all a ploy by the mayor of Portland there to find like a patsy for his embezzlement thing. Shouldn't he hire the person with the lowest test and fire the person with the highest test? Yeah. You want an idiot, but he hires an idiot by mistake.
He's like Homer Simpson.
This is some real producers springtime for Hitler shit. You try to do the worst possible job and end up succeeding wildly.
Yes, exactly.
So does he spit it? Okay. I was gonna say, did he spit it out or shit it out?
Hey, spit it or shit it, either one.
That's our new game show. Spit it or shit it.
It would have been better if instead of you seeing him spit it out, he just starts turning around, they cut away from him.
Cuts away and then cuts to his face and he makes the bug eyes.
Movies need more shitting. I'm just gonna say that.
Let's be real.
Come on, you want to win an Oscar? You better fucking drop a deuce.
I do want to go back because that was a great little joke of dialogue. It's like, Fred Flintstone was the winner? That big ape? No, the big ape got a score of 65.
All right. That's not bad. He can fly.
Fuck yeah.
As I said earlier, John Goodman does what he wants.
He's so good.
He can do anything.
Including violating the laws of
the fucking Cloverfield movie he's in is so good.
I'm on with the newspaper.
Yes.
It just exploded.
The picture is
he stocks break down. Oh my god.
So perfect. But yeah, again, so Fred gets this patsy promotion because he scored the highest. Cliff Vandercave's an idiot. The person that scored the highest would probably realize that there's an embezzlement scheme going on. And ultimately Fred does.
God, I'm looking at their bedroom and I'm thinking of how expensive of a hotel room that would be to stay in.
Dude, that's a fantasy room.
People would pay good money to stay in some kind of cabin decked out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Furs,
plastic rocks and animals that eat your shit.
They fucking boned the night before.
For sure.
They found out the fucking.
It's how was your day at work? I got promoted to executive vice president. Get on this dick.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yabba dabba do me.
I'm feeling rock hard. Also, okay, so let's try and figure out the animal that has the worst job in this, because whatever the thing was that had to eat Fred's facial hair to shave him, that might be the worst.
No, the worst is still the shit-eating clam that we invented.
He doesn't eat
Okay,
this
worst
shit.
that you can actually see in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, probably the facial.
Yeah, so far it's the shaving armadillo. Not great.
Hey, I don't pay you to talk.
Pay you to sneeze all over me and give me a shower.
God,
Vacuum.
as soon as COVID ends, that's how I'm dressing for work.
You
Oh my
should.
God.
We all should.
Let's bring it back.
Oh fuck.
Bring it back from 64 million years ago.
It all comes around.
The tie is so big.
It's great. Yeah. Don't wear the other thing.
leather?
Just wear the big fucking plastic tie.
It was plastic. I thought maybe it was leather.
I was going to say, what do you think the tie is made out of?
Yeah. It's like a dinosaur tongue, maybe?
Yeah.
Was that the question?
Like, you think the dinosaurs are like, we better fucking do what these guys say, or they're gonna fucking kill us and turn us into clothes.
Someone ripped out a bunch of tongues. Oh god. Calvin Klein rock is fucking vicious.
Finest Stegosaurus leather. You gotta know it's genuine Stegosaurus.
Yeah, not Plegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
I like that giant mobile.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a dope set. Like,
Right?
It all looks so cool. Like, I
I
want
mean,
to hang
all
out
the
here.
sets are good, yeah.
like, how did this not become at least some brief part of like Universal Studios? Like, all the shit they built, and like, I never got to go walk around in this, and like, they didn't replace ET ride with the Flintstones ride. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
There was that Hanna-Barbera ride.
I missed that ride. That ride
Yeah.
was dope.
I threw up on that ride.
You're like, I
course you
fucking hate Yogi Bear.
I need
Hey,
to pick-
boo-boo. Let's get a picnic basket.
The little cart just jostled around so much. Like it was crazy.
That's why it has your fucking name on it, Fred.
Hey, he is a dope, okay?
I'm not gonna lie, like the first time that I got a corporate desk job, that's kind of how I reacted. It's like, wait, I have okay, I'm gonna stop talking just because of how Halle Berry introduces herself.
Yeah, she's gonna suck your dick, Fred. What?
Personal secretary, Mr. Flintstone.
Does she have a UMD on her neck?
She's got a GameCube disc.
Yeah. I would have played Rogue Leader later.
Rock leader.
Rock Leader.
Tar Wars
Okay,
rock leader.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be our Patsy. We have to like get him on board with everything. So I want you to introduce yourself as sexually as possible without having your tits out.
I was going to say also, though, I mean, if you want him to just get on board with your embezzlement scheme, maybe just suck his dick. Like,
Or you know, maybe,
Halle Berry's just gotta take one for the team. It's not that hard.
maybe just tell them like, hey, we have an embezzlement thing.
Yeah, you could make some good money. You could make like, we could do like an 80-20 split, and I'll suck your dick a little bit.
Really, we just want to do commentary over someone getting their dick sucked, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
So next week
I am
we're gonna do porn commentary.
Yeah.
I am absolutely gonna vote Debbie Does Dallas in our poll. Like that's gonna be my choice.
10-inch
Deep
Mutant
Normal
Ninja
Abyss
Turtles.
3.
Want to tenderize that ass.
Is that Zazu? Dick-a-bird?
Oh, that's where Harvey Korman is.
Yeah, he's trapped in that bird.
Trapped. I can't get out. Help.
It's hideous and horrifying.
I wonder if they made him green, like as a purposeful nod to the Great Gazoo.
I wonder if Harvey Korman even played the Great Gazoo in fucking Viva Rock Vegas.
No, Alan Cumming. played him in V for
Gross.
Dude.
What a poor use of Alan Cumming.
Hey, that's my name.
I gotta go some industry right now.
An asshole.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck Halle Berry. Who's that? I mean Sharon Stone, whatever her name is. And I'm gonna make the bird watch.
I'm gonna fuck Halle Berrock.
Berrock.
Gonna get my rocks off.
Yabba dabba do. Infidelity do. Oh, he's about to sink that rock.
Seriously, how are they playing basketball so much? We know that wasn't invented until the 1890s. Come on.
I like how that's the thing that breaks it for you.
Listen.
The fact that there were neon lights, sure.
Is this in Canada?
I mean, neon is on the periodic table of elements. It exists in nature. So I can buy
Neon's
that.
Neon's on the periodic table of elements, along with several other rocks. So,
Okay, I got to give it up to this though. Fred just goofing off and making the Dick DeBird say goofy shit is exactly what I would be doing.
Yes.
And then,
That's the greatest bowler on earth.
now you talk, and I'll try to remember it.
has anyone confirmed? Like, is it official Flintstones canon that his name is Bernard Rubble?
It is now.
Seems to be.
That's weird.
Barnard Rubble.
Yeah, the mayor of Portland's fucking it all up. Like, hire the dumbest guy, fire the smartest guy. Like, why
Seriously.
is he? You know.
He lucked into the scheme almost working.
Yeah.
Now, how the fuck did he get onto those stilts?
They should really get like a fucking brontosaurus to do that shit.
Yeah, like there's got to be a tall dinosaur that doesn't have to walk on 8-foot rock stilts.
Hey, Fred, I sure hope you don't fire me.
Oh God! Yeah, I gotta say, I think Rick Moranis and John Goodman in this are both different levels of snack. Like they're looking good, man. Because John Goodman's coming out of Roseanne, where he was just like kind of like the gross schlubby guy, and just seeing like combed hair, it's like, okay, wait, this guy's kind of a snack.
No, he's definitely looking good.
Of course, this is the song they use.
King Ralph.
What's the song?
It's Walk the Dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Those deviled eggs look fucking crazy.
Are they the size of like
They're
boogie
huge.
Oh, you're rich. I'm gonna.
God, what I wouldn't
You're gonna
give to
fuck
have
the mom too.
what I wouldn't give to have Elizabeth Taylor make those eyes at me. Oh, look at that! Look at that face. Yeah.
Gee, Fred, you want to come over and fuck my wife while I watch?
If my mother-in-law ever had made that face at me, I would have been very uncomfortable.
Yabba dabba do. You're a cuck out too.
So I had a question, and since we're talking about like Fred Flintstone fucking people, I feel like this is an appropriate time because eventually, like, this question is going to get brought up. So, who you got, Betty or Wilma?
I mean, in this movie, or like just all like Flintstone consideration?
I mean, just in general, but we can also like discuss this movie in particular.
Because like in
But
this
just
movie,
in general.
Elizabeth Perkins, she's looking pretty good. Though
I mean-
I have nothing bad to say about Rosie.
I would,
But in general, give me Betty. Like that's she's
Yeah, the
that's,
dark hair.
That's my
Yeah.
tempo.
I mean, I would go with Betty, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be thinking about Wilma.
Wilma's got a little bit too much like housewife style, but I feel like if she ever got the chance to let her hair down,
she'd be dirty.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I'm all about that Wilma.
Can I pick Wilma's mom?
Yeah, dude, you can pick Miss Slag Hoople all you want, man. You can have her all
eating clam.
I'm gonna have a 3-way with Miss Slag Hoople and the ass eating clam. It's gonna be awesome.
Ass eating clam. That's my favorite movie.
That's my new nickname on Twitter now.
Ass eating clam.
We can't all adopt the ass eating clam as something related to us.
JP Rick and JR, the ass eating clam of Game That Tune.
We got a real seafood theme going on.
Oh god. I'm so glad that we got off that tangent so quickly.
I'm firing you because you did a good thing for me. Chevrock. Classic.
No.
And look, they're playing at the Jurassic Park.
That ATM is nuts.
That McDonald's is sweet.
Yeah.
Or
See, they've
I had a bunch of those toys. They had the McDonald's tie-in toys with the little houses and stuff. They were pretty cool.
See, like right there, yeah, Wilma's looking to get freaky.
Yeah, she's got that black outfit. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's basically a corset with a collar. Like,
she looks kind of like, it almost looks like something Cruella DeVille would wear. Oh, Bam Bam's about to murder someone.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me think about the fact that I might be into Cruella DeVille in the right circumstances.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, we all
Give her 101 Dalmatians.
Oh.
I mean, they were talking about making a like Cruella DeVille origin story with Emma Stone, and if Emma Stone was Cruella DeVille, I might be behind that.
I'll watch anything with her.
All right, now here's Flintstones SVU.
Is that the guy from no, that's someone else. Who is that?
That's Dan Florek. He's the chief on SVU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Flintstone.
God, that would suck to pick up a nail in your foot.
Right? I don't think they had tetanus shots back then.
One time at a party, we got really fucking drunk and Noelle stepped on a roofing nail. It was pretty fucked up.
Shouldn't have been drinking on a roof, dude.
And then afterwards, Anthony was like, "Hey, can you make me a margarita? I know your foot hurts, but you need to make me a margarita." And because she was nice, she did make her a margarita.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
So this little set looks cool. That little thing with the Rube Goldberg thing.
Yeah, this game of mousetrap they have set up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Can you imagine, like, in prehistoric times going through all this effort just for a model to demonstrate, like, what you're talking about?
That is impressive.
He's so blown away. He's like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's seeing this model. It's fucking wild. Doesn't appear to be run by tiny mice or anything. It's just, this is a small machine.
Yeah,
that's exactly why we hired you.
Asking the big question.
Zoolander stole jokes.
Fred Zoolander.
Yeah, it got yabba dabba declined.
Dude, when it gets declined, they smash it to pieces.
Fuck.
So again, I mean, like, I just feel bad for the rebels in this movie, man. They're getting fucked.
Yeah.
And they're getting fucked for doing the right thing. Well, Barney's getting fucked for doing the right thing. Betty didn't do shit.
Man,
Betty's just having a run of bad luck coinciding with Barney doing the right thing. Like,
wait, how did Barney do the right thing? He helped Fred cheat.
He switched the test with Fred so that Fred would maybe do better and not get fired. And turns out Fred got the cushy job. Yeah. And so now
he was helping his friend. Did you miss the speech at the bowling alley? God, John, pay attention.
I think the moral of this movie is
he didn't
look
pay him
out.
back because Fred lent him the money for the adoption fee. So
Another rogue pterodactyl. Jesus Christ.
God, it's like Flintstones 9/11. This is fucking terrible.
Never forget.
Oh, but it came in their car too.
On the closed caption, it said farting.
No.
Sure, that's what it was.
Pterodactyls fart cum?
Well, if they were butt fucked, I guess.
God.
It's a living.
Don't we look handsome today? By the way, I'm wet.
And I love also that there's a romantic competition between Fred and the bird. Don't we look handsome today? She was talking to me. Wait a minute. One of us is a bird. Which one of us is she gonna fuck? Does she fuck birds? Oh no.
You know, dum dum.
I'm waiting for her to lay a clutch of eggs.
Whoa. Cleavage means take a shot.
But not too busy for me to suck your dick.
Yeah.
See, and I'm picturing seeing this in 1994 and not realizing that my grandmother probably thought this was fucking disgusting. Like, this doesn't belong in this kid's movie whatsoever.
Oh, if it's your grandma, there's so many reasons she's upset.
Yeah. My grandmother's from Tulsa. That's all I need to say.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even making that up.
Yeah, but damn it, dude, let's have a threesome. That doesn't rhyme, Fred. Shut up.
God damn it. Yeah, but damn it, dude, I want you to pleasure Wilma too.
Yeah, there you go.
This clit's as hard as a rock.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
Now watch this. It repeats what I just said. God, I'd really love to fuck that Miss Stone.
Exactly.
God damn it, bird.
He was about to murder that bird.
Yeah, but damn it, dude, they should file for bankruptcy too.
So he's the shower and the sink?
Oh, good.
Did she just feed him a lime?
Yeah.
Because that's like a terrible treat to give something.
It's a mammoth. It doesn't know. It's going to be dead in 10 years anyways.
I tricked my
dog.
But
I mean, mammoths... I was going to say, mammoths still have taste buds. Like, here's a little treat for you. Like, oh, God, that's so sour.
I tricked my dog into licking a lime, and she kept licking it but didn't quite know what to do. I was like, no, this is awful. Lick. Oh, no.
So they have all this rock and stuff, and they have fire. They don't have glass?
I was about to say, how do they make bottles out of rock?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they...
really impressive.
Oh God, that look on Rick Moranis' face, like he has such a "you asshole, you don't know what I gave up for you."
Yeah.
Yeah, eat the one that the fucking dinosaur has in its mouth. Fred's kind of an asshole friend, like really.
I mean, that's the thing. He's letting the money go to his head. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking vice president. I almost fucked Miss Stone. Eat a steak off the ground, you fucking peasant. Like,
I was going to say he's let the money and Halle Berry go to his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Halle Berry's going somewhere else.
Give him some head.
God, I wish
toss the salad.
I wish I could go swimming while at my job. You know what I mean? Like, I get where
What?
Fred's coming
I
from.
mean,
What's
you
stopping
can. Yeah.
Well,
Damn, look at the size of that sandwich.
I know.
I was about to say the fucking huge sandwich.
if I go swimming at the Inner Harbor, I will make the news. Like it's disgusting.
Wait,
Do it, John.
we just watched Fred like tilt one little thing, shoot a rock, and wreck the whole like operation. I wonder if that's going to be important later in the movie.
Chekhov's stone.
Shut up, David.
God. Now I know what's gonna happen. Fuck.
He should have just eaten the damn sandwich.
I know. It's a good looking sandwich. Jeez. The food in this movie looks pretty great.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up that the bread is made of rocks.
Oh no, is it? That's fucked. God, she becomes Storm. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She was a good Storm. I wish she would have done Mohawk Storm. But...
I would kind of disagree that she was a good Storm. I don't think she really nailed that part.
Well, that was the writing, not her fault.
Yeah, the writing was bad, but yeah. I didn't shed a tear when she got it in Days of Future Past. It was like, that's a long time coming.
So,
we're all just pausing for a little bit of actual, like, Fred charm.
No, I was just...
I mean, it's nice to see him be a little self-deprecating, self-aware, because he was just being an asshole in the last scene.
I love the fucking rock version of the modern art in the background. That's great. Oh, God. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like composition number 3 or some shit like that. It's a really good painting, but...
Oh, man. It's about to go down. Yeah, touch her.
It's the most sexual commentary we've ever done. It's going to be for the Flintstones.
Yes.
Oh, if and when we do Alice, we need to be as clinical as possible.
All I did was break the machine thing. The bird's probably just his mind's blown. Like, why is this guy getting a brace? What the fuck is he doing? He just has me repeat him like all day. And then he like started jerking off in front of me. That was real fucking weird.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like when I performed well at my job and they came and they said, "Oh, we're gonna like increase your pay," they just dropped a sack of money on my desk. Like, that's how it works, right?
Yes, David, it is. I can confirm that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I was about to say, what do they do? Oh, what? I feel like if they
turn
make
her
Okay,
with
that's the worst job.
Yeah, foot wash is pretty low.
Yabadoo.
Yabado, man.
Oh, they're about to. Oh,
I love that dress.
look at that hat.
Dude, that's a fucking good look, man.
Fuck you, pig. We got a better pig.
New pig.
Was that a Married with Children? No pig.
We got a new pig.
Where? So what happens to the old pig? Do they just throw it away?
Execute
That's
it.
what's for dinner.
They feed it to the new pig.
No, please, God.
Ah!
I like how upgrading the washer in the shower just means giving it a hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so being a crash test dummy for a giant log car might also be the worst job.
Holy shit. Yeah, but dabba do. I farted in the jacuzzi too.
Where are these bubbles coming from? Just see an elephant pop up. Here it's laughing.
This hot spring's getting warmer. Oh, because I took a big piss.
How don't they invite Betty and Fred into the hot tub with them?
I
Or Betty
know,
and
like-
Barney.
They fucking live there.
They
Yeah.
can have some kind of like
Because Barney's
swing
not
action.
paralyzed.
Like, that's
This
so
is
rude.
now a much different movie because Barney got paralyzed at his crash test job.
Gee, Fred, I
Now
can't feel my legs anymore.
the diving rock and the butterfly. Never mind.
Barney's such a nice guy.
Movie about a paralyzed guy.
I'm just jealous. It's like, no, Barney, you're not just jealous. You were fucked hard. Like,
Don't worry.
One day we'll look back at this and we'll just laugh. That was my best imitation of the Betty Rubble laugh. It was terrible.
I don't remember her laugh.
Phew! I just had to look up that I made that.
That face he gave. Yeah. Fired. They're all pink.
I was going to say, it's like they're fucking pink slips.
Pink rocks.
That's such a weird thing. Like, who decided we should make like the slips be pink? Like, is that like a thing? Johnny, do you know anything about that? You seem like you're corporate enough.
You've been fired from a lot of jobs, John.
Yeah. Whenever I've been fired, they send me an email with a pink background.
Really? That's fucked up.
I mean, I work in HR, and our terminations are not pink. So,
Yeah.
Is that what Aerosmith was singing about? Pink.
Probably.
It's the color of unemployment. Pink. The BC-52s. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I forgot about
completely forgot about this.
The actual live performance by the BC-52s of the Bedrock Twist. This scene fucks.
I got me a dino. It's as big as a whale.
Twitch.
Oh, man. They should be in every movie.
Right?
God.
I would watch Green Book if it had the B-52s.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. It would finally get a vote.
That's that movie about the rock band that gets like stuck in that room with Picard and everybody, and they like
It's Green Room.
Oh shit!
Green Book got no votes for good reasons.
Too heavy for right now.
No, just not good.
Oh.
Like, unappealing to watch, dude. Choreography to the BC-52s. This is good shit right here, man.
Are they talking about like Twitch TV?
Well, I mean, do you know the Bedrock Twitch? Have you seen that episode of the Flintstones?
No.
I mean, I might have, but it's been a long time.
Fred, he secretly becomes a rock star and like appears on like the Flintstones version of Ed Sullivan and invents the Bedrock Twitch.
Really big show.
I can't remember. I feel like it's something where like he accidentally like stubs his toe or does something and he looks like a fucking idiot, but everybody likes it. So,
yep.
Look that one up. Yeah, cartoons in the 60s. Like, yeah, sure, that guy could be he just combed his hair differently and no one realizes it's Fred.
Oh, this guy's got fucking clams, and they're not the shit clams either. I hate those fucking shit clams.
Don't throw your bidet at me, sir. I'll get the.
I can't, Fred.
Gee, Fred, I'm fucking working here. It's a living.
It's a living.
Wow.
Whoa.
Good shit, man.
Fun fact, that wasn't scripted. Rick Moranis just did that.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh, I was like, I don't know if I can quite an ad lib. I wonder if I can do this.
I was going to say, it just occurred to me, I don't know that we've ever seen Wilma with her hair down.
Like I said, man, looking good.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it's kind of working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Cave News Network.
Gee, Fred, seems like you laid everybody off.
Do you fucking read anything you sign, Fred?
You fucking idiot, Fred.
There's no ethical conception under capitalism, Fred.
Look, Fred, we got to seize the means of production. Fred.
Oh.
I was going to say, this is one of my favorite lines in this movie.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it does make it a little tough to root for Fred because he's being a complete dick.
Yeah, but like he's like that in the show, though.
I mean, that's the thing. It's the right characterization. I'm just saying, it's a tough character. Like,
He's pretty shitty.
It's a tough character, and John Goodman does it perfectly.
Yeah,
like you want to love him, but also kind of kick him in the nuts.
like really, John Goodman needs more Oscars. He's fucking amazing.
He does.
I mean, yeah, he probably should have been nominated by now.
Like everything he's in, he's good. Like, fuck. Oh, he's so good in like Big Lebowski.
Yeah, he should have gotten like a best supporting nod for Big Lebowski. He's fucking excellent in that.
That fucking Cloverfield movie he's in. Oh, it's so good.
Ah, I couldn't remember. I knew, like when the bowling ball fell, I thought he had the.
I'm fucking Bam Bam. He's flexing on everybody.
Yeah. Seriously, they could make some money having Bam Bam do like freak shows or something. Like,
I would love to see a prehistoric freak show. It's like Neanderthals and monkeys are around. Like, what constitutes a freak for a freak show?
A 4-year-old that can lift like 3,000-pound couches.
You see this newspaper? Rock Market Falls is an avalanche.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bam Bam growls.
It's a living.
How many times did we say it's a living? Sticks and bones.
All the news that's fit to chip is kind of funny.
Do they have like a chipping press or what? Like, or
That's
is
what I'm saying. Like, or is every newspaper hand chipped?
Oh my, fuck that shit. Oh,
I do really like the
It's not a
sad,
living.
somber version of the Flintstones theme.
I like that rock pussy that's hanging on the wall. Oh, it's a light switch.
Rock Pussy. That's my favorite band.
Really took me a second to figure out why there's a big pink rock pussy on the wall. It's a light switch.
Same thing.
Which again, I want to go back to like, how do they have running electricity in this prehistoric time? What
Electric
animal
eels.
is just shooting like electricity through their house?
Electric
it's
eels.
Definitely eels.
More seafood.
I don't
All
need
the-
your pearl necklace, Fred.
Yabba dabba doo. I'll give you a pearl necklace too.
Not the TV.
Oh shit.
What does the TV even do?
Big ass tube TV.
How did it explode? What electricity was running in that?
Shut up, Joe. We just
John,
discussed.
that's what I was just talking about. You really need to pay attention during these commentaries.
He got sucked into the thrilling plot. Whoa!
That's funny.
That's fucking.
Freddy,
Just in case you thought this wasn't based on a 60s sitcom.
Yeah.
See, you can tell that like Wilma has gone back to being a good person because she's in her old clothes and her hair is up again.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Went back to being a face.
Well, he just said slag hopel.
oh, poor Fred. Oh wait, no, he's a dick.
I would feel bad for him if he wasn't such a dick.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
He's
almost
like-
like it's like he's in over his head into being a dick. It's like he can't he's too prideful to like stop being a dick.
Yeah, it's problem on Facebook right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
He's like a worse Homer Simpson.
Yeah, like prehistoric
Like,
Homer
is
Simpson.
Barney homeless?
Yeah, they're living outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why she was sweeping nothing and throwing it nowhere.
That's why they packaged up all their things and left.
Rock bottom. Take a drink.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom!
My God, he's broken in half.
Well, God is my witness.
The most electrified man in sports entertainment history.
Who is God? It's prehistory.
Oh yeah, it's good. Good one.
This rock is my witness. Uh-oh.
Gee, Betty, I guess I'll fuck this dinosaur.
Are we eating his children? Yes. Huge mistake.
The dinosaur eats the egg.
The dinosaur's really just hungry.
Oh, protesting. This is a top.
This is a movie for our times.
Yes, the Flintstones from 1994, the movie for our time.
2020 in one whole movie. Oh, you thought you could throw a rally, Fred?
You're gonna get Cove Rock 19.
1 million ticket requests, eh, Fred?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I can't read any of this.
I was gonna say, it's like, can't you just smash them?
I was gonna say, like, oh man,
like some copies.
it's so hard to do anything. Yeah, God, the Xerox machine.
Yeah.
They probably made copies of those contracts. Yeah, because seriously, this is where the scheme falls apart. Because anybody worth their shit would have read the things before they signed them. Fred, it's just by Fred doing it that he's able to almost get away with anything. And it's only by saying this that Fred's dumb enough to be intimidated.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You sucked my dick.
Yeah. Remember? And afterwards you said, it's a living.
You feel real sexy like.
It's a living.
I love how they used the cartoon version for the newspaper.
I love that his picture of him being like indicted for embezzlement is him holding the bowling trophy.
Ah, yes.
The file photo they have.
Yeah, pterodactyls fucking eat people.
Here's the pterodactyl. It's come all in your mouth.
Oh, God.
She had to cover that Death Eater robe.
Oh,
Can anybody see? Oh, wait, it is raining. Okay, I was going to say, like, why did she come in, like, cover of darkness?
we're stuck in a rock and a hard place. Sorry. The chat makes me laugh sometimes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, somebody should be interacting with the chat. I forgot about those guys.
I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, good.
They're all fucking. Everyone in the chat is just excellent as usual. Like our tunas are great. I love them. If I could go to each one of their houses and consensually kiss them in the face, not if they didn't want it. Oh, it's Jay Leno.
It's Jay Leno.
Oh, wow.
Fuck this.
Why is okay?
Oh, is this the made-for-TV movie?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, they already. Oh,
Who is that? Is that the lady from the Howard Stern
serious,
show?
like Simpsons influence in it. This is great.
I'm just confused. It's like how? Okay, Jay Leno, we want you for the Flintstones movie. We're gonna do a cameo. You're gonna be on TV. Oh, cool. So we're doing like a parody of my things. Like, no, you're hosting America's Most Wanted. Like, why did they get Jay Leno for that?
Fair question. Because
I would love if they brought back
John Walsh.
They should bring back America's Most Wanted and have it hosted by Jay Leno.
Hey, so did you hear about this?
Hey, so if you know anything, you should call.
Why the fuck is Jonathan Winters in this movie?
Who is this guy? Hair on your knuckles.
Yeah, David, you're gonna have to explain Jonathan Winters for our younger listeners.
like everybody on the show right now who is somehow older than I am.
Yes.
Again, David, you were born in the 40s. You have to explain this person.
Is that the pig they got rid of in the background?
Yeah.
He's homeless now.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, poor pig.
Thank goodness he's not dead.
Yeah, they didn't feed him to the other pig.
No, Jonathan Winters is like an old classic comedian. Like he's a very famous one from like the Steve Allen show.
He's in It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World.
Yeah, like he's
old school.
Squealer! Oh, because he's a fucking pig! Ah! He looked at those clams. He's like, I'm going to come on these.
Why is there only one ticket to Acapulco?
Yeah. Oh, because, fuck you, bitch. That's so dumb. Because, like,
That's some bullshit, Cliff.
like
Yeah.
she's obviously would, do stuff to him. But, like, he's dumb.
And it's history, and no one knows what's going on. You could just fucking leave. Like, there's no extradition in fucking Acapulco. Just fucking leave. Like,
Aww. I want to see an origin story about this bird.
yep, Flintstones origins, Dick the Bird. Where he's like the bullied gay kid at the bird school.
I need your help, Mr. Bird. My last name is Jackson. Thank you very much. That is a speciesist statement.
Dick Jackson. Dick the Bird Jackson.
He's gonna torture that bird.
We're gonna
Did you
fucking
say
rip
she's
its
going
feathers
to
out.
choke that chicken?
Yeah, chicken choking.
If this movie says no animals were harmed in the making of this film in the credits, it's full of shit. We just saw it. She took the bird.
They invented a time machine, went back in time to get an ancient dictabird, and then strangled it.
Johnny in the chat. Fucking good stuff.
I also love that now she is actively rooting against him, like immediately. Like, I guess your plan's all fucked up, Cliff.
Yeah.
Like, hey, probably should have killed that bird.
String him up. Oh my god, this movie.
I told you, man. There's a fucking lynching in this movie.
I'm starting to feel uneasy about this film. Oh my god.
Crazy.
It's just suicide. Don't worry.
Right.
Gee, Fred, gonna be hanging around later?
Yabba dabba do.
Rocky Road.
Too.
Of course they have fucking Rocky Road. God. Are they even fucking trying?
Yes.
I like that Jonathan Winters is wearing a sideways hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
I like that they had just two nooses ready to go. Like, we're gonna lynch one guy, but maybe we'll run into somebody else too.
He's pretty fat. We might need two nooses.
There was a buy one get one at the Noose R Us. I can't break a 20. Fuck you.
See, and I miss things like that, like needless lines and things. Like, hey, before you get lynched, can I have the snow cone? I'm sorry, I don't have change. All right, well, anyway.
Well, look, it's like the ice cream guy's getting lynched. Well, I need to buy my snow cone instead of just fucking taking it.
I love you, Johnny.
I'm being so dumb in the chat.
Good, John, good.
That's really going to help for people listening to this commentary later.
Yeah.
They know
Don't
what they
speak
signed
words.
up for. I wonder how many people just go into this blind. Like maybe one guy's like, I wonder what these guys I've never heard of think about this movie that I shouldn't be watching now.
Yeah, that I don't have access to. Wait, they believe in an afterlife? See, we don't get into a lot of Flintstone belief system stuff.
God Rock or Jesus
Right.
Slade? I don't know.
It's also weird that tree appeared to be a rock. It looks just like all the rocks.
Everything's a rock.
Rock Lobster?
God, if they had been singing Rock Lobster during that music scene.
Yeah, really. Gee, Fred, that bird was an apology. What'd you do with it? Did you come in its mouth?
You fucked that bird again, Fred?
You fucked that bird.
I want an apology. I'm not apologizing to a bird. You have a noose around your neck. Just say I'm sorry.
Well, the tree is knocked over. They ain't hanging very far.
Well, then the mob can just kill them and eat them. I don't know, man. It's caveman. Look at fucking...
Oh my god! What if that's how the movie ends?
Hey, wait a minute. We don't have to lynch anybody. We can eat them.
The movie ends with the death of Fred Flintstone.
And people eating him.
Yeah.
Yabba dabba doo, he tastes good too.
They pull up at the Bronx Burger and get served Fred.
Yeah, test audiences hate
Jesus
that ending.
Christ.
Yeah, test audiences hate that ending, so to go back and shoot a new one.
See, I love they all have snow cones.
Yeah.
Satellite dish.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where's the sat? How did they get it into space?
Yeah, that
And
place.
they have a second story on their house.
There's a rock in space. Well, I guess that's the moon. I don't know.
Yeah. Stepped over the mother-in-law to untie the dog.
Poor Dino.
I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's fine. She's not going anywhere. It's fine.
Okay, now wait a minute. How did Bam Bam get kidnapped?
Yeah, he would have fucked everyone up.
He would have fucked them up.
Oh god, they had to choose out letters from other slates.
I was just gonna say
That's hardcore.
Ugh.
This looks nothing like the diorama.
Aha! I've been hiding here waiting for you.
For 2 hours.
Jesus, you're late.
I
Overnight.
had to take a shit.
There's no there's no bidet dinosaur out here. I should like
Where's
a
the
caveman.
ass-eating clam when you need one?
I had to use some fucking rocks. Give him the bird.
Throws him a beer.
Yeah, all right. Stone Cold Steve
Yeah. God, Stone Cold Steve Roxton.
Roxton. You piece of, you sorry piece of trash.
Did I better just say I should have signed with Disney?
yes. Although I'm wondering, like, they've shown that there are multiple Dictabirds. Like, why didn't they just get another one? It's like, oh yeah, here it is, and it's like, it doesn't know anything. It wasn't there. It's not the right bird.
Yeah.
We're gonna get turned into a house. God, could you imagine a big old flesh house?
I kind of wish Bam Bam had the characterization of Ralph Wiggum.
I'm pretty sure Flesh House is a club I go to.
Yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
Nobody investigate Johnny. We need him for the show.
Barney.
I feel like if they just laid down, those big axes wouldn't hit them.
Yeah, those axes are pretty big and pretty slow.
That is a fucking precise catapult.
Yeah. No,
I mean, it's prehistoric technology.
yeah, but
Like
like,
it just lobbed a large rock and landed it perfectly on like a moving platform.
do you remember we built catapults in middle school? I think, and they were very inaccurate.
Dude, my catapult sucked. Ugh. Remember that other team that built the catapult and they tried to make theirs like a fucking crossbow or some shit, and it's clear their parents helped.
A trebuchet, which is basically a giant
I just
crossbow.
remember like
They made a
as we
fucking
were
giant
as we were like using them to throw the rocks at like the little castles to try to knock them down. Eventually, we just started like picking up rocks and throwing them.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I definitely got the last shot in when like the teachers told us to stop shooting the catapults and like knocked over someone's tower. It's like, fuck yeah, in front of everybody.
fuck you, sixth graders.
Yeah. These middle school stories are really going to do it for our patrons, man.
My ass is burning.
That's the worst job. You're squawk real loud when we burn your ass.
Yeah. I want to watch a dinosaur eat my mother-in-law. Eat her pussy.
I have that same Elizabeth Taylor fantasy.
Yeah, dinosaur eating her pussy. Blah, blah, blah.
With that exact sound. Blah, blah, blah.
What's that? So dumb. Oh my god, what is that? A
Dude,
gun?
He's got a gun.
It's a 6-shooter. What a knockout.
I wish I had my soundboard up.
Thank you.
I feel really weird saying this. Like, I remember when Swordfish came out, and like right after the X-Men movies, like everybody was all about Halle Berry and how sexy she was. But for some reason, like I never got behind that. Like, she is an attractive woman, but she was never like my, oh my god, like celebrity crush or whatever. But something about Halle Berry in this movie,
Yeah, she's
does it
fucking...
for me.
I get it. She's no Janine Garofalo. You know what I mean?
That's such a weird comparison.
It's Johnny's most bizarre celebrity crush.
Like, I mean, I agree with Johnny in that I think Janine Garofalo is pretty smoking, but like it's weird comparing her to Halle Berry. That
verified smoke show Halle Berry.
I love how he uses bowling to defeat the enemy boss.
Oh,
And I love how he keeps running away instead of like jumping to the side.
Yeah, he could have
Listen,
easily.
David. Yeah, if you can't suspend your disbelief for that, you're not going to enjoy wrestling whatsoever.
It's literally technique. It's called Chekhov's rock. Okay.
From Star Trek? Nuclear vessels?
Manure.
No, just like in Back to the Future. You better be, or you're fired.
You don't have any vacation days left, Miss Stone.
Ooh.
Yes, you were.
Especially when you suck my
Sorry,
dick in
what?
front of the bird. And the bird said, "Oh, what a lovely tea party." You know, how come they never made a live-action Jetsons movie? That's weird.
Actually, is a very good question.
Yeah.
Who would you cast?
Finally, someone yells Flintstone.
Those glasses look uncomfortable.
Are there even lenses in them?
That's great. I was bowling.
It's like, is Cliff dead?
He's frozen in carbonite.
Encased in stone. Like, he's not breathing.
Gotta deliver him to Jabba the Rock.
Jabba the Rock.
We've officially moved into the concrete age.
Yeah. After that, the asphalt age.
Oh, never mind.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't want money.
Aw. Turns out money can't buy happiness. Message.
As soon as I just reach down and grab my wife's ass, that's
Hey.
all I need.
Yeah. I get it.
And 2-week paid vacation for all the men in the quarry, an annual cost of living increase, and those little packets of ketchup in the lunchroom. Done.
What would the ketchup be in? Like little rocks that you bust
Oh.
open?
Yeah, how do you?
Like, how does that work?
Ketchup inside little small rocks.
No, they're clams that they inject ketchup into, so you have to open them up to get the ketchup out.
You get it mixed up with the ass-eating clams, and you spray ketchup all up your butt.
What did I just dip my fries in? Oh,
Oh, it's those ass-eating clams again. Fuck.
It's a living.
That's ketchup. Wait, did they watch their own movie?
Yeah.
whoa!
It's a movie in a
Inception
movie.
shit.
Wait, that wasn't Star Wars.
Not
what
at
the
all.
fuck?
Oh, it says coming soon. Coming soon, Star
Oh.
Ars.
It's like, do you think anybody is going to look at that? It's like, hey, wait a minute. The guy in the
Oh,
movie is like
shit.
sitting in the car next to us.
Oh man, I love the cartoon hand rubbing and the face hand. Like, oh, that shit does it for me. That's good. I need to do that every time my wife brings dinner to the table. I need to rub my hands together and then put them on my face and go.
Cat stretch. And it's right back in.
Damn, that movie like set on by.
Dude, yeah, that was a speedy ass movie.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
We got a gay old time.
Gee, Fred, wanna have a gay old time? With my
Damn it, dude! I like Ben too.
Bedrock Film Commission.
no dinosaurs were harmed. Good.
And one of the Dictabirds.
Yeah.
I was going to say, no dinosaurs were harmed, but a dictabird got the shit checked out of him.
Introducing these kids you'll never hear from again.
Jay Leno.
And then, oh, this
The
is the
beef-
I like the B-52s.
No
version.
blank.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
And Hannah and Barbara were both in this movie.
I was just about to say, it's like, who were they playing?
Probably the ass-eating clams.
I bet they were probably like two of the old executives or something.
That was a weird stipulation in their contract.
If I'm going to be in this movie, I want to eat John Goodman's ass personally. You know, you can do that anyway. You don't have to be in the movie. I like the B-52 soundtrack, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
The B-52
Song straight up
score is
bucks.
pretty good.
So yeah, I mean, this movie, it's I don't know, man. Again, like everything's fun to watch with you guys, but like, what a weird fucking movie. Like,
Yeah, okay, here's how you think about it. If you think about if they put this plot in an episode of the cartoon, would it have been as enjoyable? And I don't really think it was, because it was kind of like Fred, like he's an asshole in the cartoon, but he's not that big of an asshole.
exactly, he went
And,
a
like,
little too whole in
I
this
don't know,
one.
it's just a little too much.
Yeah,
but-
and I mean, but like in terms of like, I don't know. That's the thing. It's weird because they're doing like the Bam Bam origin, and like it's all like money stuff.
It feels like it was like 3 or 4 different plots of an episode combined into a movie. Like adopting Bam Bam would have been an episode of the cartoon. Like Fred and Barney like switching jobs or whatever would have been one episode. Like
like they all did their best. They did their best to like write it all together, but I don't know if it makes a good movie because like just Fred and Barney having a weird thing with work and him, Fred getting the promotion over Barney is like almost enough to justify their section of the plot, because then you need to give Wilma and Betty a plot, like, and their whole plot is just reacting to the other stuff. Like, I feel like they just needed a little more for the other characters to do. But I don't know. It's
like it was fun seeing the people like John Goodman and Rick Moranis and stuff. It was fun seeing them, but yeah. Otherwise,
But like, what does Rosie do in this movie besides like go shopping and have unfortunate things happen and try to comfort Barney?
Yeah, she's not. I mean, that's what they wrote her to do, so it's not like her fault. But
sure,
she could have been more prominent in the movie if they would have written it.
Whoa,
Sam Raimi?
Fucking reenactment?
That's gotta be somebody else.
I don't know.
Can we this is highly unorthodox for movie commentary, but can we rewind?
Stand-ins.
No, we can't rewind.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing you need to do.
Nope.
No, but apparently it is actually the Sam Raimi.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's fucking amazing.
So, any other thoughts? I mean, do you want to do like a performance review? Give out some grades, like John Goodman, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
John Goodman gets A+.
Right. Fucking Rick Moranis, thumbs up, absolutely.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Elizabeth Perkins. It's
Thumb sideways. I don't know. Thumbs up.
It's a thumb sideways because it's just like a non-rolls. Same thing with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
I feel like neither of them really got enough to do.
Dictabird.
Thumbs up for the Dictabird.
Halle Berry. Dicks up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dicks up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the way up. The BC-52s, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Although they
way
could have
up.
said Rock Lobster.
Right. Kyle McRockran, the mayor of Portland.
Yeah.
If you're gonna need like a ridiculous hammy scenery chewing villain, you can't do much better than Kyle MacLachlan.
Right. No, they did good. Real good. Who are we forgetting? All the various cavemen. Any special shout outs?
Mel Blanc.
Anarchy in the UK play. Is it right now?
Yeah, it's Anarchy in Bedrock.
That's awesome.
Whoa. It sounds like green Jello.
God, if only they had gotten Johnny Rotten to be Johnny Rockin'. Oh,
that's cute.
Oh God, were they still doing that?
Universal Studios.
Well, yeah. So that's it, man. That's the Flintstones movie. I mean, again, I enjoy watching these things with you guys. I don't know if this one is.
Would you watch it by yourself?
It was something, and I think it gets a pass from me on the good performances, the decent like sitcom like bantery writing, and the fucking practical sets. Like everything in this movie looks good. It's a lot of fun. It's reminiscent. It looks like it takes place at a fucking theme park, and I kind of love that.
Yeah.
I was
going to say, I definitely want to shout out the practical effects because all of like the creature designs and set designs are incredible for this movie.
Yep. Johnny, final thoughts?
Yeah, I think they did a good job with practical effects. I think some of the casting was spot on. Plot was terrible.
Yep.
But
I tried to justify it, but no, it didn't work for me.
it needed a more Great Gazoo. You know.
No, God.
Oh, fuck.
What is it with you, man?
He's-
Like all the worst things.
Great Gazoo is what took the Flintstones to the next level. Okay, before Great Gazoo, you had this garbage ass show, and then you brought a Great Gazoo, and the show was amazing.
Okay, so maybe it was a mistake to invite Johnny on this commentary. Maybe there's no basis for this. This is fucking what a revelation for after the movie has ended. Wow. Yeah, Johnny's been sitting there quietly resenting this movie the entire time.
I mean, it's pretty clear if you listen to the commentary, he wasn't paying attention to anything at all.
Once he heard the Great Gazoo wasn't going to show up, he checked out. He's right.
Like, there's a reason I originally nominated Viva Rock Vegas before you guys all vetoed me, because Great Gazoo's in that.
Yep. Jesse, any last words on this one?
Probably just reiterate what you guys are saying. The casting was great, story was shit, special effects and props were great. So, like, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think it's a lot of fun. I think if you've reached the end of this commentary, then you've had a gay old time.
It's visually pleasing.
It really is. That's the thing. I mean, I love a '90s movie for when they really put all the money that was made, like, that was given to this movie. It's up there on the screen, baby. Like, it looks good.
Yeah,
yeah. It's it's pretty great. So trying to think of one last yabba dabba do to get us out of here.
Yabba dabba do, join our Patreon too.
Yeah, exactly. Yabba dabba do. We ain't watching Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas, John, so fuck you.
You could have shorted that. Yabba dabba do, we're not watching Flintstones 2.
Yeah, but it's not called Flintstones 2. You got to say the whole thing, John. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas. Thanks to everybody that is a patron and got to watch this long live with us. Join our Patreon. You get to just get a link and watch the movie. Otherwise, you got to find this movie somewhere and watch it. Thank you for listening, and keep on voting in the polls to see what we watch next time. And I think that's everything. So we love you guys. Peace out.